Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Jehoshaphat of the second period in the genealogy of Jesus, Part 4, from the 4th book of Redemptive History series, God's Profound and Mysterious Providence. In Part 1, we examined how Jehoshaphat had great riches and honor. In Part 2, we learned how he allied himself with King Ahab through marriage. In Part 3, we studied how Jehoshaphat defeated the coalition forces of 3 nations. At this time, let us examine how Jehoshaphat could not sever ties with the kings of Israel, the northern kingdom, and share God's grace together. Jehoshaphat allied himself through marriage with King Ahab of the northern kingdom of Israel, who served idols. As a result, Jehoshaphat received God's punishment. A coalition of Moab, Ammon, and Mount Seir attacked Judah. However, he sincerely prayed to God and praised him so that he was victorious in battle. Then the kingdom enjoyed peace after the war because God granted Jehoshaphat rest on all sides. However, Jehoshaphat renewed alliances with the kings of Israel in his latter years. God was not pleased about such alliances with the kings of Israel because every single one of them was evil. First, Jehoshaphat made an alliance with King Ahaziah to build ships together. 2 Chronicles 20, verses 35 to 36 states, "Later, Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, made an alliance with Ahaziah, king of Israel, whose ways were wicked. He agreed with him to construct a fleet of trading ships that could go to Tarshish, and these were built at Ezion-Geber. At that time, God sent prophet Eleazar, who declared, 'Because you have allied yourself with Ahaziah, the Lord has destroyed your works.' And indeed, the ships were broken." Everyone, this shows us how all unions that are evil in God's sight will ultimately end in failure. Second, Jehoshaphat allied with Jehoram of Israel and participated in the war against Moab. Moab, who had been paying 100,000 lambs and the wool of 100,000 rams in tribute to the northern kingdom of Israel, rebelled and declared its independence. Jehoram of Israel sought the help of Jehoshaphat of Judah to deal with this rebellion. Since they were linked in a marriage alliance, Jehoshaphat could not refuse and enter the battle. 7 days into the war, they ran out of water and the situation became dire. Then Jehoshaphat asked, "Is there not a prophet of the Lord here, that we may inquire of the Lord by him?" He was able to find the man of God, Elisha. So Jehoshaphat was barely able to attain a dramatic victory with the help of Elisha. All of these things occurred because Jehoshaphat had given his son Jehoram in marriage to Athaliah, the daughter of Ahab and Jezebel. This marriage had become a huge source of sin within the southern kingdom of Judah. Beloved saints, we must learn from the life of Jehoshaphat, whose name means the Lord judges. We must learn that God surely judges all sins. Even if we're like Jehoshaphat, who carried out a great task such as a religious reformation, if we were to compromise with sin, we will surely receive God's punishment as a cost of that sin. Therefore, we must not seek any compromise with sin. Armed with a resolute determination, we must sever any and all ties that may lure us into sin so that we can be victorious. I bless in the name of the Lord.